Hello guys, here's Lulu and welcome to my channel. Since I know that I have also a lot of male viewers, I decided to do a special video for those, for men among my viewers, and the theme of today's video is gonna be the top picks of colognes for Valentine's Day. So if you are a guy who is planning to go out for Valentine's Day with your girlfriend or wife, or even if you are single and you decided to go to get to know some woman, like in a bar or I don't know what, you want to make sure that you are smelling good and sexy and your best. So as you may know, I'm an expert in perfumes and colognes. I have a lot of perfumes and colognes in my own collection. So I'm considering myself an expert on this field. So you can trust me that I will give you the best advices. What's smelling good and sexy. So let's start. I have now here just 4 bottles which I picked up for all different type of men, because obviously not all men are the same, and I want to differentiate, because also on your romantic day or night out on Valentine's Day, you don't want to be someone else. Like, you don't want that the cologne is wearing you and not you are wearing the cologne, you know what I mean? So it should reflect your personality and not just smelling good for the woman. Of course it should smell good for a woman out there, but also it should show your personality, so it has to be a match for you. So that's why I have chosen different perfumes from different groups of cologne, so that every of you can find the best match for themselves. So let's get started. The first one is a classic, which is a classic for the right reason, because it has been around already for a long time, and this is your typical fougere. It means it's a lot of vanilla with lavender. So it's sweet, but it's also fresh because of lavender and mint. There's also some spices like cinnamon, vanilla, tonka bean, amber, and woodsy notes. So this is the special limited edition with this funny jacket, but of course this is the Le Mail, or Le Mail, wie ich das nenne. Of course it's not a right pronunciation, because it's supposed to be pronounced French, like male, I would say. And I think everyone knows it already. When I put this off, you can see the bottle. This is the typical bottle. The scent is the same as the one which has been around already since 1995. Let's see. And the perfumer was the Francis Codijan, which is very famous, especially nowadays, for a lot of new perfumes like Baccarat Rouge, 540, and many others. So I consider him a really experienced and yeah, genius, almost genius perfumer. So this is another masterpiece of him. And if you want something which smells classy, not too heavy sweet, not too kind of feminine, because the vanilla here, it's not too heavy or not too feminine smelling, but if you still want to smell appealing and yeah, moderate sweet, I would recommend this, because it's a classic, and it has been around for a long time for the right reason, because everybody loves this scent. So let's try this out. The other one is from the same range, but this is called Le Beau, which is like I don't know how to translate this. You can write this is in the comments below, but I think it's something like a handsome guy, Schönling in German. And this bottle is obviously the newer style, which I personally prefer because it looks edgy and cool and more modern. I like this part as well, and overall the color is also very nice with this gradient. So this is the Beau Le Parfum. This is the deeper, more night version of the Le Beau line. And the special thing about it is the coconut here. So this is also very sweet, but again not too sweet. And it's, yeah, kind of special because of this coconut note. So there's also in the top note, let's see, we have pineapple, iris, cypress and ginger. So it's kind of sparkling at the beginning and fresh. Then in the middle notes there's a heavy dose of coconut, which you can smell right from the beginning, and woodsy notes. And in the base there are tonka bean, so not vanilla but tonka bean, but this is very similar. Also amber, which makes it even sweeter, ambergris and sandalwood. So you can really pick up on the coconut, tonka and wood, I would say. I also consider it almost unisex, so sometimes from time to time I like wearing it myself, but I still think it leans more masculine, so that's why I would recommend it to guys. This is more like modern and useful version, so if you don't like the first one because it's already too classy for you, so this is more edgy because of the coconut and more useful version. So there's also the other version which came first, not Le Parfum, but just Le Beau. It's called. The color of the liquid is lighter in that one, and it's more daytime appropriate, especially for the summer. It's also heavy on coconut and vanilla, but this is more deeper. It has more notes in it, and it's more seductive and night appropriate in my opinion. And this is my personal favorite on my boyfriend, so it's Lulu approved. The perfumer of this is Quentin Bish, so another very good and very well-known, experienced perfumer. So this is this. Oops, everything is falling out of my hands. The next one is another classicer that has been around since 1981, which is, by the way, my birth year. So it's special for this reason for me. This is the Chanel Antaeus. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This is another classical from the house Chanel. This is this Antaeus pour Homme, but I think there is no Antaeus pour Femme, so I just call this Antaeus. This is the 50 ml bottle. This is a spray. It looks very classy and nice looking on the vanity. So this is, as I told you, the oldest from the bunch which I'm showing you today, but the most classy one, I would say. So if you are a very classic gentleman who likes or who dislike the modern too sweet perfumes for the maybe younger generation, but you like something more classy, which has been around for a long time and which is very characteristically Chanel-esque smelling. So those people who knows Chanel perfumes or colognes, they will know that this is Chanel. So it smells, in my opinion, very expensive, but also very classy. It's not sweet at all. It's a completely different scent than the other which I have shown you. And the main note in this is castroeum. Again, I'm not sure how to pronounce it right, but this is an extract from an animal. Nowadays, I think it's made purely in not from the animals itself, but it's kind of fake castroeum. but it smells like the original one, like the natural one, and it's very specific smell. I personally consider it very aphrodisiac, very seductive, but not everyone likes it because it's very, very strong and very special. So make sure you want to try it before you buy it, because this is not for everybody. It's very, very original, very special, very classy, but not for everyone. Not everyone will like it, not every woman will likes it, but I personally love it because it's very, very seductive, in my opinion, very sexy. So again, Antaeus. By the way, the performance of all those perfumes I have shown you is very good. So you have to spray only like 3, maximum 4 sprays, and you are good to go for the whole evening or night. And the last